what's going on, guys? Steven back with another video, and today's video is going to be why Builder Pro is better than Combat Pro Part 2. Now, in the last video, there's lots of things that I actually forgot to mention that I just thought of that I just didn't mention, as I just said there. And I wanted to show them, and so that people didn't feel upset. In this video, there's going to be a few reasons why Combat Pro is actually not that bad. Now, I guess we can just start now. So, what I forgot to mention is that if you're in Combat Pro, you can actually edit these triangles to be like that, and then you can do this. Well, you can do that, yeah, but... And then it's a little bit easier. It just feels weird, because this is obviously not what I'm used to. But it is faster. And it is faster than what I just did there, because, again, I'm not used to it. But that's one of the reasons why Combat Pro isn't all that bad. Now, here's a reason why Builder Pro is better again. Now, this is 1x1s to getting players to get disadvantages in build fights. Now, while you can do this in Combat Pro, as usual, building is easier on Builder Pro, and it doesn't change much of the normal settings in the main end game that's not building. So if we go into Combat Pro, Builder Pro even, you can do this stuff a lot easier, and it's a lot faster because you just place it straight away. Now, as I just showed there, you can place it technically straight away, but not really as fast as Builder Pro. You can place it straight away in a way with triangles. But in build fights, you might need those triangles for example, if I was on the other end of this guy, and then he did this to me, he got above me. You could do this, jump up and place a cone / triangle above them. No, I'm just learning that tip, so that's why I took a wee while to do it. But usually for better players, you can just drop down and then shoot them, and boom, they're gone. But for me, as I said, I'm just learning that, but it's a lot easier. Shout out to my friend Digum. His link to the channel will be down below, because he actually taught me how to do that, believe it or not, because it wasn't actually just a normal YouTube video. Now, this is a thing that I've been stressing with my friend Kozaresh / Ryan. He plays on Combat Pro, on Combat Pro, and he uses the triangles. Now, it's not a bad thing, it's just, in my opinion, there's lots of ways that can be better for it. Like, it works in Combat Pro, that's Builder Pro even, that's why it's not that bad. But Builder Pro is just a lot easier, as I'm trying to make it look. Now, if we go on to another thing, look at this on Builder Pro. If you're trying to get out of the storm, you can just do this, and just do that straight away. One second, let me go get this supply drop and hope there's another what's called launch pad in it, because I didn't actually do that properly. And there's not, but oh well. And you can also do this. So in Builder Pro, you can do this straight away and just use the launch pad like straight away. Like, I'll show that properly this time, and then on Combat Pro, I'll just act like I'm placing it. So if I go up, you can just use that way easier. But then if you go into Builder Pro, Combat Pro, and to get it right, okay, I'll do one with the triangles and one with this, the normal stairs. Now, before I do this, as I said, Combat Pro isn't that bad. It's just, it can be a lot better. With, oh my gosh, I can't switch material. What's this game doing to me? It's all good, it's all good. Yeah, there it is. Now if you go up here and then you do that, it's easy to walk off because it's just delayed a lot. It's just delayed a lot, in my opinion, because you need to actually switch a button then place it instead of just placing it straight off. Because in Combat Pro you can either hold it, hold the button to put down on the floor, and it'll do it perfectly, or you can just spam it. But if you were trying to spam in Combat Pro, you would have to spam 2 buttons at the exact same time, and it just wouldn't be right. No, it's technically the exact same story with this, because it's 2 buttons actually, and it's another downside, because if you do it with 2 buttons, like this, you need to use actual 3 buttons to place it down, because if you do that, then you bounce on that. I mean, that bit at the end where I was coming to the top, I did slack off a wee bit because, like, I mean, like, I just used to build a pro because I'm like that, so don't blame me, guys, that I'm not getting most of these things right. But, like, with all due respect to my friend Ryan, like, he's a good Combat Pro player, but we are, as we speak right now, trying to get him onto Builder Pro. But with all due respect to him, Builder Pro is just, it just makes Combat Pro look bad. It just does, in my opinion, and it's a lot easier to do lots of things. Now, I think I'm going to make a part 3 where I'm actually going to get in a build fight using Combat Pro, then I'm going to get into a build fight using Builder Pro. But before that, I'm going to do more training on Builder Pro, so in Combat Pro, so I can get used to it. And then I will be sacrificing a lot, because dilemma, because I'll be used to that again, which is just going to be awkward. And you know what, if you don't listen to this video and you just don't want to do Builder Pro, and you just don't want to do it, then that's fine. You don't need to do it. And if you feel like people are annoying you over and over and over again because of it, then that's fine. You don't need to listen to people. I mean, you do you. I'm just doing my thing and trying to show why I think it's better and why a lot of people think it's better. But as I said, do you, it's fine. It's just, I truly do think it's just better to get into build fights as Builder Pro. And it really is just truly, in my opinion, better. And there's going to be, I'm going to do a build fight by myself, timing right now. Timer on. And then, like, that was quicker than what I'm about to show you. I highly bet that it's going to be quicker than what I'm about to show you. And if you use the triangles and that, then it probably will be, as usual, better and faster. See, I'm getting the hang of it. But it's just like the last video. I honestly think it's just better, and that if you're thinking of going onto Builder Pro and you want to be better at building, then honestly just do it, because it is true. And although Combat Pro does have quite a lot of upsides, you can do the double ramp rush or triple ramp rush, whatever you want to say, because you can do this. No, I'm on the wrong thing. You can do this and then switch to the other one. As I said, I'm not used to this. Switch to the wall. People that are used to Combat Pro will know what I'm talking about. You can switch through those and press and build as you're going through them in like a straight line. It truly is just Builder Pro. After I was a Combat Pro player, and honestly it was so hard to play, but then when I went on Builder Pro, this isn't even just saying it, when I went onto Builder Pro, like, it was so much easier. You could do much more spectacular things with Builder Pro. I'm sure Combat Pro players will be looking at this right now, unless you're like a really big player, like you may be like you may even just be like a streamer and you might be really good at building on Combat Pro, then that's fine, you can stay like that. But if you do end up getting on servers with Epic Friends on a PC server and they're the host, then you will be fighting PC players. And I was just about to talk about PC players and how they just have keys, or some people call them buttons, and they can just press them whenever. Although in most of our building settings, we need to actually travel across this. Well, they do too, but they can just exactly do what Builder Pro can do. They can just do it straight away. And from now on, it's pretty much just talking of why Builder Pro is better. I'm going to be building while, because I'm just not going to be standing still, because that's boring. But if you know what I mean, as an old combat player, you struggle so much compared to when you will if you do go and Builder Pro. And oh god, double, I don't know. You just struggle a lot more, and it feels much better when you get used to Builder Pro. And I'm not just making this video because of my friend Ryan. Like, he can watch this if he wants, that's up to him. But like, if he does see this, Ryan, you're not the only one who does Combat Pro, don't worry. You can stay on it if you want, but we just do think that it will be better if you just go on Combat Pro. No, Builder Pro. As long as what I said, you're like a streamer who's just like completely like killing it right now with Fortnite, and you can't really change your settings to something you're not used to, because like you'll go down and people will start thinking you're bad or something. Then you can either believe in that and just be cautious of that, or you can just take your chance and just like have a minute to do that and change your settings, and then in like not even a week's time, like I got used to Builder Pro in like 2 days, not even in a week's time you'll be back to where you used to be. Better, actually, is what I should be really saying. But honestly, it's just so much better. Combat Pro players, like, you can do that, I don't care, as I said. But again, as I also said, it's just better. And my friends, we have all started on Combat Pro, and we all know what you're going through, maybe from Builder Pro saying, oh, you should go on Builder Pro, or you should do this, and they might make fun of you because of it. Because my friend Ryan used to get made fun of because he was using cones, and people started calling him traffic warden. But he's a really good person. He just gets on with it, and eventually they will stop. And then when they do stop, it's honestly just your choice whether you want to do it or not. And I don't know why I really said that, because even before they stop, it's still your choice. Like, you don't need to go on this if you don't want to. But this is just a video saying why it's better, because it is. Because it's got a lot of things that you can do if you're on it than combat players can do. And that's really all I have to say for part 2. Part 3 will just be getting into build fights with other people that are going to be, we're both going to be on Builder Pro, then I'm going to switch to Combat Pro and they're going to be on Builder Pro, and I'll show you what I mean. It'll make more sense. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you next time.